Alright, so what's up everyone and welcome back to the Black Ops 6 beta. So as you can see in the top right there, I'm currently max level, which is level 20. And if I'm being honest, it didn't take me that long to get to max level, probably like a few hours of playtime. I think I first started playing yesterday around about 12-ish, when I was about level 3 or 4. And I probably played for like 4 hours max, and then I got to level 20. So it doesn't take a long time at all. But I do hope they consider raising the level cap, especially for next weekend, just so we can experience a couple more like weapons and perks, that kind of stuff. And it gives us something else to do as well. Now today I want to talk about my first impressions of the Black Ops 6 beta. My previous video was my first few games, and now I've got a lot more playtime. I think I've probably got like 6 or 7 hours playtime since then. I should mention as well, they added 2 brand new things into the beta yesterday. The first thing they added was this game mode called Kill Order here, which we have heard a little bit about at like COD Next and stuff. Basically, this game mode is TDM, but each team has a high value target, and that high value target has armor, kind of like Warzone. And if you get kills as a high value target, or if you kill the high value target, you get more points towards your TDM score. I played the match yesterday and it's not too bad, but I feel like it's going to be a weird game mode. Like it's going to interrupt with the flow of the map a little bit, which is kind of why I've avoided it. And the second thing they added yesterday as well is a brand new map called Rewind here. Again, I've only played a few matches of this, so I don't have as much experience with this as like Skyline or Scud or Derelict, but I think it's a decent map overall. It's definitely better than Scud and Derelict. Those two maps are weird. I suppose we might as well start there with my first impressions of this beta is the maps. Now, currently there is 4. I'm not going to talk about Rewind because I've got very little playtime with Rewind compared to the rest of the maps. Yeah, we've got it there. Let's just play it here. Why not? So I'm only going to talk about the first 3 maps that we've had in the beta at the moment, and that is Skyline, Derelict, and Scud. Now, in terms of ranking them, that's how I'd rank them actually. Skyline, Derelict, and Scud. Skyline is by far the best, and I think a lot of people agree with that. Wait, what? The countdown just started going to the minus then. Did you see that? You can see the layout there for Rewind. It's a pretty small map, but it plays really weird. I'm not going to talk about it. We'll just play it. So anyway, Skyline is by far the best map in the beta in my opinion, but I don't think it's like a goated map or anything like that. I'd probably give it like a 7 out of 10 overall. It's a fun one to play, but there's quite a lot of things in that map that annoy me. One of them is the open rooftop with the head glitch. People just love to sit there and it's really annoying. And it's a really strong power position as well because you can basically see like everything in front of you in the map, so it's kind of annoying to deal with. It's kind of hard to kill them off that head glitch. The second map I'll talk about is Derelict, and it's a really weird one with Derelict. It's a proper love-hate relationship. Sometimes I play it and I actually really enjoy the map. Sometimes I want to headbutt a pencil. Oh, I tried to Omni dive! I didn't dive, I just drop shot instead. But yeah, Derelict is a really weird map. Like, sometimes I really enjoy playing it, sometimes it really frustrates me, and I don't really know why. I'd probably give it like a 5 or 6 out of 10. And finally, Scud. Nah, I'm not a fan of Scud, I'm sorry. It's not a traditional 3-lane map. It's kind of all over the place. And to be honest, I don't have many fun games on there. I have had one fun match, but that was because the enemy were bots. That's not a credit to the map or anything like that. So I'll probably give it like a 3 out of 10, 4 out of 10. It's playable, but I'd rather not. Now, we are supposed to be getting, I think, 4 more maps in the beta overall. And 2 of those are supposed to be strike maps, which are these small, like, face-off maps. And I think they will be enjoyable to play. Jesus Christ. But, I mean, they're basically going to be like shipment-esque maps. So, I mean, it's just going to be constant gunfights. And that's probably where the camera grind is going to be in the full game, to be honest. So, now, the next thing I'm going to talk briefly about is the Omni movements. Now, I've talked quite a lot about this in my previous video, so I'm not going to spend too much time on this. But it is the biggest thing that Black Ops 6 is changing. I think, to be honest, it's probably the biggest thing COD has changed in a very long time. I think definitely, at least since Multiplayer 2019, it's the biggest innovation we've seen, but even in the franchise as a whole, like, it changes the way you play the game. And personally, I really like the Omni movement. I don't know how I'm going to go back to Modern Warfare 3 and Warzone after playing this so much, but it's a lot of fun to use. I think that's the main thing that I've tried to push about the Omni movement, is that it's going to be fun. And I think for me, that was always the deciding factor of whether I'd love it or hate it, because I think regardless, it's going to get exploited. But if it's fun to use for myself, I don't mind getting exploited as much, if that makes sense. I think the main question that everyone has now is whether it's going to actually stick with the COD franchise, or it's just going to sort of die out, or maybe it just sticks with Black Ops games. I personally think we could probably see this stick with the COD franchise, but at the same time, I'm not sure, because I feel like it's kind of a love-hate relationship in the community at the moment. People either really like the Omni movement and how good it feels, or people just prefer the traditional way. Oh, fuck off. I hate the fucking Jackal. I hit him so many times, by the way, and he just didn't die. This thing's a piece of shit. But yeah, all in all, I really like the Omni movement, and I think if you haven't played this game yet and you do get the opportunity to, it's 100% worth playing just to see if you like it or not. Ooh, get Omni dive, bitch. I love that shit.
Get your head out of your ass and check your fucking targets.
Alright, calm down. I think the one thing I love about the omnidirectional movement the most is that you don't have to move your camera as much, because obviously you can sprint in any direction. So if you're running around a corner, you can just look straight and sprint to the side, whereas normally you'd have to, you know, look forward, sprint forwards, and turn the corner with your camera. What I really like now is that you can just turn the corner while aiming in, and you're already got your center of aim on, you know, that corner basically. So if somebody is there, it's gonna be a lot easier to actually lock on and shoot them, which I really like. This is my favorite part of Black Ops 6 though. The winner's circle, just being able to spam the same emote over and over again. And the next couple things I want to talk about with the beta as well are a beta thing. This is the kind of thing that I expect will be fixed and launched, is the stability in the spawns as well. I mean, the stability is in terms of like crashes, the servers, that kind of stuff. So far in the Black Ops 6 beta, I've experienced a single crash where I headshot somebody on Skyline and my game just absolutely shit itself. And I've had a few issues as well with Black Ops 6. I had one where my game would freeze every like 20-30 seconds for like a solid second or two, and it would just result in deaths and stuff, and the only way I could fix that is restarting my game. And I think other than that as well, there have been a couple server issues, not as bad as Modern Warfare 3 from what I've seen, but it's still server issues that are really annoying. But I mean, it's a beta, it's the kind of thing that you expect, and I've played my fair share of betas. I mean, I've been playing them for the past 10 years now, which just saying that is ridiculous. What the fuck? I remember the first COD game that had a beta was Call of Duty Black Ops 3, and that was almost 10 years ago, and I have played every single one since, and you're always going to find these kinds of issues in the beta. It's just the way it is. Who the fuck activates the security system, man? It's so weird. Deactivate. There you go. If you didn't know, by the way, you can deactivate it from that computer. I thought you had to go underground and do it, but no, you don't. Where's my team, man? I'm the HVT. Come and protect me. Oh, that was close. Oh my god, my team is not helping me at all. I've just been left to fend for myself. And the other thing as well is the spawns. I mean, once again, it's a thing that happens with the beta. The main reason why is because they need data to actually adjust the... I've just spawned in. What do you mean I've been Hellstorm? Yeah, it's always the way with betas. Like I said, the only way they can actually tune spawns is with data. And with people playing the beta, obviously they're collecting that data. So that's the only way they're going to be adjusted. So by the time the launch comes out, these maps will be good for spawns. Fingers crossed. I mean, you can excuse it and say it is just a beta thing. But at the same time, we have had launches of games where the spawns are still ass. So it's entirely possible. I'm just saying, at least give them a chance. I've took LSD. Great. I don't even know what that is. My screen just goes all funky for some reason. This kid is just bumming off the... Look at him fucking running around YY and thinking he's sick at the game because he's using the most OP fucking SMG I've ever seen in my life. Yeah, as I was saying, the spawns and the crashes and stuff will get fixed over time. We just need to be patient with that. And obviously it's a beta, so this kind of shit is to be expected. Oh, it's that Max kid. This is fucking hatred. Yep, sick. I'm complaining about my team. There's one guy on my team who's going negative, so like, what am I even supposed to do? Yeah, I'm backing out. There's no point staying in that match. That's quality, that is. My team just decides to leave after doing nothing. And the other thing as well, which I want to talk about, which is very important at the moment, is the Jackal PDW. This thing needs a nerf ASAP. Because I was playing the whole day yesterday, the first day of the beta, the first 24 hours, and everyone is using the fucking Jackal. Like, it's ridiculous. I know this happens with every COD game. Like, you know, there's a meta gun, people always use it. Within 24 hours of everybody using the same gun, bar like 1 or 2 people per match, it's ridiculous. And something needs to be done about it, and my game just crashed. Great, cool, sick one. But yeah, something needs to be done about the Jackal PDW because it is just head and shoulders the best gun in the game, and COD players have a hive mind. As soon as they see that, they're just gonna all jump on it and just use that for some reason. It's a fucking beta. I don't know why we're trying so hard, but there you go. Oh, look at this, man. Look at the feed. Just do me a favor. Look at the feed. Just look at it. That just proves my point. I can't even get a fucking kill! Fuck's sake, everyone's running around with this stupid green skin with a jackal thinking they're so good at the game when they're just bumming off the meta. It's so fucking frustrating. Nothing pisses me off more when I see these wannabe tryhards using the absolute meta thinking they're sick at the game. Fuck yourself. Oh, I really like the perk system in this game, actually. The way that it works with the, like, the extra traits and stuff, I think that's a really good innovation. The Enforcer one, in my opinion, is so much fun. I haven't actually tried any of the other ones yet, but I don't really think they'd be suited to my playstyle. But the Enforcer one is so good. You get quick fix, you get like a movement speed bonus. It's great. Look at this guy, man. Let's just watch him for a second. Look. Oh my fucking god, what a twat. Like, does he think people are going to sit there and watch the kill cams and be like, whoa, this guy's so good at COD, man. Oh my god. No, you just look like a gim. I mean, I feel like I've spoken about everything I want to with Black Ops 6, but if there's anything that I do want to talk about that I've missed today, I'll probably be talking about it in my future videos or my final review. I'm going to give my final review on Black Ops 6's beta at the end of weekend 2, obviously just to make sure I get enough playtime with it. Oh, fuck off. I'm not doing it. I can't do it. I can't be arsed. They need to nerf the fucking jackal now because it's just boring. There's nothing else that why would I use anything else other than fucking jackal? Like, why? Seriously, I'm trying to be different. I'm using the AK, overkill with the C9. Why? Why am I doing it to myself? It's fucking pointless. Every single time I get into a gunfight, even long range, I'm getting outgunned by the fucking jackal, and it's an SMG. I shouldn't be getting outgunned using an assault rifle by a fucking SMG. That's not how it works. Anyway, yeah, Black Ops 6 is great, man. It's a lot of fun. I highly recommend it.